Hi guys, it's Debbie from healingfrombpd.org. I'm just going to record this on my iPad and not use an editor, so hopefully things will go relatively smooth. I wanted to start out by thanking all of you for your care and concern about my MRI. I'm going to talk a little bit about some news I got today about that, and then I'm going to share with you a little self-soothing haul I did at Walgreens and one item from Trader Joe's. So hang on, I'm going to show you the things that I got to self-soothe and feel good as part of creating a life worth living for myself. Okay, so I went to a distress tolerance group today, and it was rather impromptu mostly. It's kind of a drop-in group for when you're experiencing a lot of distress. It's not part of the ongoing DBT group that I'm in. It's just a separate module just for distress tolerance. And when you go, it's very skills focused, and you do a 15-minute meditation at the beginning, and then each person fills out a sheet where they write the distressing event, the effect that it's having on them. Somebody wants to make his appearance early on. The effect that it's having on you, and then what skills you can use to effectively cope. And because I've been really stressed out with this medical issue, I just felt like it would be good to get a little boost of support by going. So I went. Gosh, Frankie. And so not too surprisingly, because we're still in the holiday phase, only one other patient showed up. So it was myself, the doctor, the other patient. And while I was waiting in the lobby, my psychiatrist saw me, and it's like the second time this week that she's seen me in the lobby. Says, I need to talk to you about your medical results and blah, blah, blah. And you need to go get the lumbar puncture. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. So finally, I agreed, and she said she was going to pull me out of the group to talk to me specifically about that, so I knew it was coming. And prior to going into DBT group, I got an email from the neurologist, and he said that the thing that I've been dreading, which is the lumbar puncture, is not absolutely necessary. I'm not in a life-threatening situation, thank God. But they did recommend it because when they found, for those of you who don't know, white spots on my brain, I don't know why I'm doing air quotes, they really were white spots on my brain. That's just one of the things that they do. They check for multiple sclerosis and everything, and they can only do that by taking cerebral fluid, which is disgusting, I know, and pretty scary in terms of the procedure, and I just didn't want to do it if I didn't have to. So my psychiatrist pulled me into her office and let me see the notes from the radiologist and the doctor. I was kind of surprised that, I don't know how to say it, but the right P part of the brain, I'm sure someone's going to tell me the correct word down there. I have a 7.5 centimeter in circumference, I guess, which is pretty huge, white spot on that part of my brain, and I believe, but I haven't looked it up to verify it, and my psychiatrist believes, but she didn't have time to look it up at that moment, that is the area that affects smell, which is what prompted the whole exam to begin with, because I was having, this is really fun, olfactory hallucinations. No, I don't see things, I don't hear things, but I smell them. So, yeah, so they're ruling out really serious physical things, and so the effect of it is I guess in that portion of the brain, the mylar, or the outside of the cells, is thinner than other parts. So anyway, I'm learning about it as I go, but I have a great sense of relief. I just want to thank so many of you out there. I know I'm going to forget somebody if I name names, but you know who you are, and I really want to thank you for reaching out to me the way you have and supporting me, because you know how scared I was and how desperately I was trying to be skillful to not make myself more emotional and make a situation worse, and it's panning out for the better. So they said if I don't want to have the lumbar puncture, I do have to go back in March for another MRI to make sure it's not getting bigger or spreading, because there are other spots too all around. And I've agreed to do that. So I'm not in any urgent danger. I don't have meningitis, which I was really afraid of, and because I have OCD, I was like looking up all the things it could be, and I'm like, is my neck stiff? So I'm like having to go like this like a million times a day and checking my temperature, and they're like, if you had meningitis, you would know it, you would be so sick. So that's ruled out, thank God. MS they think is highly unlikely because I don't have any other symptoms, and I was negative on the you know, the, what is it called when they check you for Lyme disease. So anyway, that all said and put aside, I felt so good after I got out of the group and talking to the doctor. I said, let me go to Walgreens because, you know, that's where you go when you're feeling great. Well, actually, I needed something. And when I was there, I just decided, I saw like some stuff on clearance for Christmas, and it wasn't all Christmassy stuff, but they were on 50% off and other sales. And I go, you know, I don't really treat myself to stuff that much, and I often avoid stores so that I don't buy things I don't need. But I really wanted to self-soothe. I was feeling good, but I wanted to like buy some things while I'm feeling good. Very small things you'll see, but really cool stuff that I like that will be there for me when I do need some soothing. So without further ado, let me show you. And I will first show you what I intended to buy and what I went in there for. Don't laugh too hard, but I bought these little eyebrow shapers. And based on my Twitter discussion last night, I'm at Healing from BPD on Twitter with DBT Chick and Atypical Ash, and then I believe BPD Bunny and Carl Dunn Jr. joined in afterwards, really just joking around a lot about eyebrows, but I do actually do some grooming. These are for when, I learned it from one of the makeup artists here on YouTube. You notice in the mirror when you're doing your makeup that you have like these strays and you don't have time to pluck them. It's just like a quick way, and then right in here. And then I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to like say all Italian people have this, but I kind of have to do it right here too. So anyways, the last one I had just broke. I've had them forever. They have them at Target too, but I got these. This is what I went in for, along with these little Almay eye makeup removers, which I also learned about from another a makeup guru. What is up with the air quotes? She is a makeup guru on YouTube. Because I often have like the raccoon eye underneath, and then, you know, it just, I don't know, I just wanted to treat myself to something that I could use to really feel like nice and fresh and clean. So those are the two items I actually went in there for. And here are the additional items I left with. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 from Walgreens, and then 1 from Trader Joe's. So here we go. The first thing I got was this aromatherapeutic eye mask. And it is scented with lavender and chamomile. And you can actually either put this in the fridge or freezer for a little bit if you want like a cold sensation, or you can warm it up in the microwave at 30-second intervals and then put it on your eyes. I'm so excited about this. It smells, from what I can just smell through the package, it just smells so soothing. I mean, lavender and chamomile. And look at the price. Okay, supposedly it's a $10 value. We all know that's boo-boo. And then it was $4.99, but it was on the Christmas half off aisle, so I got it for $2.50. And I am just so looking forward to using it. I am going to bust it open and smell it and let you know what I think of it once it's out of the box. Okay. Oh, it's really plush. It's very, like, it has weight to it, you know what I mean? And it has that terry cloth bath towel feel and a Velcro adjustable back here. You guys should really go to Walgreens if you can and see if you can pick one of these up for yourself for $2.50. And the part that you can heat and cool is removable so that this is washable, which is awesome. Because I have another one that somebody handmade and I love it, but I can't really wash it because the pouch doesn't come out from inside. And then, oh, it smells so good. Oh, yes. So this is going to be wonderful when it comes out of the microwave. Frankie wants to smell it. He's standing by. It's funny and ironic with the smells, right, given what I've been going through, but this is a chocolate scented bear. a chocolate scented bear. That's right, a teddy bear that smells like chocolate. And it really does, and it smells like the powder from when you make hot cocoa. That's the kind of chocolate that it smells like. And this little guy, to begin with, I can't believe, was only $2.99, and because he was on the Christmas clearance, I got him for $1.50. I don't want to stop smelling him once I start. So this is an awesome self-soothe, obviously. Again, check out your Walgreens if you're in the United States, because $1.50, let's say this isn't really your thing, $1.50 for the chocolate scented bear. I want you all to have one. Go get it. Okay, and the next two items I'm going to count as one, actually, because they're lip gloss, and they were kind of pricey, I'm not going to lie. They're the L'Oreal Infallible, but I've been wanting to try them. They say that the lip gloss lasts for 8 hours. I have it on right now. I have this one on. I just put it on. I just wanted to see if they really work and how they feel and try some colors. And they were buy one, get one 50% off, so that's why I said, let me just give them a try. And if I don't like them, Walgreens, at least the one that I go to, gives a return policy, even if you've used the product, which is awesome. So you're not wasting all kinds of money on things you don't like. And then finally, for my self-soothe items that I purchased today, this is from Trader Joe's. This is a little tin of chocolates. They have different kinds. This one is dark chocolate with caramel inside, and they're little wedges. Can you see that in there? I'm not sure. There you go. You can see the little triangles there. There's someone who's very curious and wants to smell these. I wish you could see it. So cute. He's like on the side of the camera going... and it's Frankie, and then Gray Bear's across the room kind of just like, what are you doing? Anyway, these are a great thing to have in your purse, or for guys, I don't know, carry them somehow. I wouldn't leave them in the car because, you know, they'll melt. But for 2 pieces, it's about 60 calories and 5 grams of sugar, which, I mean, it's not a health food item, but if you get a craving for chocolate or sweets and have caramel inside, it could be a much healthier choice than pulling over and getting something that is way worse. You know what I mean? So that is my self-soothing haul and the update on my medical exams. And also, if you guys haven't been to healingfrombpd.org in a while, I would like you to go check it out when you have time, if you'd like, because there are going to be some changes coming. I'm changing as a person, and the blog is changing with me, and you can find out all of the details there in terms of what's happening. And I'm starting to like to make videos. I think Atypical Ash's videos lately have inspired me to kind of revive my channel here on YouTube. And I hope you're enjoying them as well. Let me know if it's like, you know, is it worth it? Or are you kind of like, okay, watching for 2 seconds and I'm getting totally bored and turning it off. Be honest with me, because, you know, it takes time and all that, especially on the ones that I edit. And that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you back over at healingfrombpd.org and mydailydbt.com, the new blog, and on Twitter. I'll see you there. Bye. Thanks for watching.